And let's face it, you're in one of the greatest cities of the world. You see every day things that you and your team are delivering and the impact you have on people's lives. I think that's what just makes it continually rewarding to work at TfL. Hi, I'm Rebecca Bissell, Director of IT for Transport for London, and I'm having a coffee with TechInformed. Strong. One thing I've actually got into with coffee is if you're going running and you want to have a coffee, I've got into a macchiato because it's small but strong and a little bit of milk to take the edge off it. So sometimes I'll go for a long run, stop for a macchiato and then carry on running. Sure, I got into technology probably about 25 plus years ago. I started off working in telecommunications at the point of deregulation, and from there I sort of moved into telecoms engineering and then more into the IT side of things. Technology sort of merged and there was more dot-com boom really. I suppose that sort of took it up where we then started to do more applications and services. I started working for TfL probably about 14 years ago now actually, but during that time I've had quite a few different roles. I've always worked within a technology department. I've worked quite a lot about bringing technology together through different modes of transport and different technology teams that there were over the years. So I've done a lot of work in transforming the IT department, creating consolidated shared functions, etc. as well during that time. So it's not like I've had the same role that whole time as well, so which keeps it interesting, and also supporting different parts of the business. I worked a lot with surface transport, as it was called a few years ago, London Underground, some of the corporate functions, supporting all parts of TfL as well. So every part of the organisation is extremely different, and every day is a school day. I learn so much every day, even still now, 15 years in. We do produce an awful lot of data. We consume a lot of data, and there's probably other things that we could produce more data on and things like that, about getting data from other vehicles and things like that as well. So we have a data analytics team which does an awful lot of work about using that data to solve business problems, provide insight. But like a lot of organisations, we have so many assets, we can produce a lot of data. Some of it's really coming up with those use cases where you can really get some insights and use it to make decision making as well. But there's two parts to that. One which is how do we better inform our customers, how do we make sure that they're fully informed to make seamless journeys that are safe, that also meet their needs. So we're doing a lot about understanding how we provide real-time information that's specific to people that they can curate themselves. We can also provide them with information, whether it be travel disruption or travel information based on their needs. Do they have accessibility needs, and they need to understand are there any disruptions on their journey with regards to lifts, for example, that would make their journey more enjoyable or safer for them. Also to about having connectivity so that customers can feel assured and safe on the network as well all the time. So that's something we're continually looking at developing, but with our own people and our colleagues and our staff, is how do we continue to use data and digitisation to make work more seamless for them? How can we provide them the tools and the technology to better manage their working day, better manage their work-life balance, but also to make them safer as well, and how they can perform their roles much more efficiently so that they actually can make best use of their time as well, so that technology is there to support and enable them, and it's not something that they're having to take away and do after hours. I think in tech at the moment, this is something that certainly within TfL and the tech and data department we have a challenge for, but we're not alone in sort of UK tech industry or even just in public transport, is actually attracting and retaining talent that we can grow and develop within our organisation as well. So resourcing and finding people is a challenge as well at the moment. So we're doing a lot around graduate schemes and apprenticeship schemes as well. Transport is an exciting place to work. Transport for London is an exciting place to work. We do some really amazing projects and some really innovative things within the teams as well. So we're very much so trying to build the next generation and our workforce to actually really embark on some of those challenges so that we can improve the performance of our services and continue to make public transport safe and reliable and the first choice. No, we have been trying to do quite a lot of work going things like milk rounds and silicon roundabout and things like that to really promote Transport for London as a tech provider. And we have over 1,600 people in our technology and data department. There's still more work than we can actually go ahead and deliver. So there's a lot of opportunities. Technology is so fast-paced; it's changing quite a lot. But you've got an organisation and such as transport where we have to consider safety cases. You have to consider engineering standards and things like that. So that's what I find the challenge is how do you sort of marry out making changes with technology in an environment where you have to actually go through things and comply with different engineering standards, safety cases, etc. as well. And so there's just so much to do, and there's always so many new opportunities. I do, quite vividly actually. I think I was probably about 10, and it was on the Circle Line. I can't remember exactly where on the Circle Line. It might have been like St James's Park. And I was with my parents and my sister, and we were being typical tourists and not getting on the train properly because, we thought, surely this got right to where everybody gets off. And my dad got on, and my mum and my sister and I didn't get on. And I think there was a lot of sign there, which wait there. And then I think my dad had to go around and get back and stuff and come back as well. So, yeah, that was probably the first thing I remember. That was a long time ago. I'm a very avid runner. I love trail running. I love going out into the mountains running, or just around where I live, towpath, parks, anywhere. I like to be around nature, so for me getting out and running is a nice way to clear the head, relax, and get some exercise as well. So, yeah.